Oh, forgot to turn the sound off. Don't want nobody calling or texting me. Okay, so this is the first of 3 countdown rankings, top 10s I'm going to do. This is the top 10 favorite Moody. Okay, let's try that again. Top 10 favorite. I was looking right at the thing, reading my own writing, which sometimes you can't do. Top 10 favorite movie adaptations of TV shows. And what that means is when they do a movie reboot of a TV show. This isn't a continuation, so you won't find no Pokemon the first movies or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie or even one of the original Star Trek films. No, these are movie adaptations of original TV shows put to the big screen. And I got a stack of honorable mentions, a big old stack of honorable mentions, because I like a lot of these. I will also be doing a list of my least favorite. And you know that, when I got this big stack of movies that I do like, this top 10 is the tippity top of the ones that I don't like. So, and then I'm going to do a top 10... No, that's the country bond. Top 10 movies based on TV shows, which will be the continuation movies and stuff like that. So, honorable mentions, just going through them here. Speed Racer, The Flintstones, Casper, Timing, The Brady Bunch movie, which I struggled, I wanted to put on the list. Wayne's World, Extreme Close Up, whoa! Yogi Bear, hey boo boo, Max Steel. That's not one of them. Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Power Rangers. Yes, I like this movie. Shut up. The Peanuts movie. No, it's not a continuation. It's basically remaking the specials. Fantasy Island. Yes, I like this movie. Shut up. The Addams Family. Conheads. I Spy. Yes, I like this movie. I refer you to my last 2. ScoobyDoo. The Mystery Begins, Dennis the Menace, and the Three Stooges movie. There, that's my honorable mentions. That's a lot of honorable mentions, but I gotta mention them because they're honorable. Okay, so now we got the top 10, and these are the ones that I like the most. So we're gonna go with these. And number 10 will be Popeye. Now, I grew up with this. Robin Williams, one of my childhood, not idols, but favorites to watch. And this is really good. You couldn't have picked a better Bluto out there. Guy they got is very good. He's also in Pieces as a red herring number 1. But then Shelley Duvall, while I always find her annoying, except for in The Shining, she's very annoying here, but it works. Sweet Pea, they make him a lucky baby, which I don't understand, but that's cool. And also like Wimpy's mom. Besides Popeye, Wimpy's my favorite Popeye character. I remember the Popeye meets Sinbad the Sailor, which is just Bluto. And you got Wimpy running around an island with a meat grinder chasing a duck around. It's just funny in that cartoon. Number 9 will be the Dukes of Hazzard. Yes, I know it's nothing like the TV show. The worst thing about this movie is her, Jessica Simpson. She can't act her way out of a paper bag, but you also have Willie Nelson, and that's cool. And I don't mind Sean William Scott and Johnny Knoxville. And honestly, it is a good change. I mean, the originals were so clean cut. This actually gives you a more real life version of them. I also like Burt Reynolds as Boss Hogg. So yeah, really good. Next, number 8, Scooby-Doo. Not, I guess you can technically say this is a follow-up to the animated series because technically they've been doing this job for a long time. But you can also say that this is they retire from doing their live action version of things too. So I'm putting it on the list. Shut up. But yeah, really like this movie. I think Matthew Lillard is great as Shaggy. Obviously, so did Warner Brothers because he's the voice of Shaggy to this day. Yeah. Number 7 is G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. And I know, this movie gets a lot of shit. And people say, oh, the second one was much better. And I say, nuh-uh. I'm sorry, but you don't kill off the leader of the G.I. Joes just so you can make The Rock the lead of your movie. That's not how it works. And I know people in the comment section are going to say, oh, but Scotty, Channing Tatum wanted to be killed off because he didn't like it being in the first one. I understand that. But still. For fans of the first one and see him be killed off right away, spoiler alert, of course, didn't work for me with this one. Pretty good. Number 6 is Good Burger, and it's based on the sketch show All That. And yes, I'm putting it on my list because it counts. I'm counting sketches from shows because they were taken from the show, put on the big screen. So there we go. And it's just a lot of fun. I'm stupid. This movie's stupid. Then we fit together. So there you go. Number 5 is Transformers. More Than Meets the Eye. The first one, I think, is generally the only really good one. I mean, I like 3. And Bumblebee's not bad, but this one represents the Transformers the best. Well, you could say Bumblebee does too, but it's more Bumblebee's story than the Transformers. So, say Bumblebee one more time. I dare you. I dare you, motherfucker. Say it one more time. Say one more goddamn time. Say one more goddamn time. Don't mess up the line, goddammit. Okay, so, yeah. Next, we had number 4, Star Trek. The J.J. Abrams rebooted Star Trek, which, again, you can technically say still sort of exists in the original continuity because you have 2 Spocks, the original Spock and the new one played by Zachary Quinto, but this is a new path. It's a new timeline, and I actually really like this film. It's my favorite of the trilogy. You know, I don't do trilogies anymore, but maybe one franchise Friday I'll do these ones. But, yeah. Next, we have number 3. Mission Impossible. The first one. Well, Ghost Protocol is probably my favorite. The first one gets this because it is the adaptation of the show. It's the one that started it. And it is a good adaptation. Yes, making Jim Phelps the bad guy, spoiler alert, I already did a review, so, watch those. Not really good with the original people who made the show, including Peter Graves, who originally played the character, but I think it worked. So, alright, these 2 are top tier here. And actually, my number 1, I actually forgot about until the last second, last night when I was putting the stuff together. I said, wait a minute. There's a movie I'm missing, and I politely punched myself in the nuts and said, how the hell could you forget this movie? So number 2 is The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. I never seen the show, but this is a very good movie. It would have been number 1 had I not forgotten this one. And yes, my nuts still hurt. A murdered wife, a one-armed man, an obsessed detective, the chase begins. Performances of Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones in this are fantastic. This is a fantastic film directed by Andrew Davis, who did some of the Seagal films. So, yeah, pretty good. And number 1 is so good, it's punch me in the nuts good. The Blues Brothers. Yes. How could I forget this? It is the mission from God. It is the Blues Brothers. It is getting the band back together. It is how much for the women? The girls. How much for the girls? It's flipping up back and forth. A fat man who can flip around. And I can't do that shit. Dancing on stage and getting shot at by Carrie Fisher for almost the entire damn movie. It is fantastic. And it gets to be number 1 on my list. So there you go. My top 10 favorite movie adaptations of TV shows. It's a long name, but who cares? There you go. So what are your thoughts on my list? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. I've been really close to the camera this time. Hold on. And I'll see you in the next one. You see your nose hairs. Jeez.